right after I figured out what was going on, I took off researching, reading everything I could, and we started doing biomedical healing. And so we started doing the gluten-free, casein-free diet, and just giving him certain supplements, starting to heal the gut. And that was the major key, was when we started taking care of the gut. That's when his language started coming out. So we've tried to stay on that road.
I mean, I'm such a big advocate for the diet now.
I'm Brandy. This is Jacob and Rachel.
And you're from this area?
We're from Dalton.
Okay, wonderful. And the story is about?
My son Jacob.
All right, that's you.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you, Jacob?
7.
7 years old. And how old are you?
11.
11. Okay, wonderful. All right, so tell us the story.
So both of my kids were vaccinated like normal. I didn't notice anything right off the bat with my daughter. So when we had Jacob, we vaccinated him. He missed his 12-month appointment because I lost my insurance. And so when we got insurance back and he went back for his 15-month appointment, they did catch-up shots.
Wait a minute. Now, help me understand, because I'm from Britain. What do you mean? Do you know in England everything's free when you go to the doctors? And so you're saying that because you didn't have insurance, you didn't vaccinate?
We didn't take him to his appointment.
Right, because you would have had to pay out of pocket.
Right.
And what sort of price would that have been?
Hundreds of dollars.
So basically, if no one had any insurance, most people wouldn't vaccinate because it would cost them money and we wouldn't have this problem. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so you were saved from 12 months.
Mm-hmm. So we took him in around 15 months, and they wanted to catch him up. And so the nurse there assured me it was just one extra shot, but did not inform me that, it was more than that combined. So later, when I counted how many separate vaccinations he was vaccinated for, was 8. So it was shortly after that he started to decline. He, at that time, he was hitting all his milestones. He was talking. He had several words. Didn't notice anything different with his eye contact. He was walking. And then after all of those shots, he started regressing. So he lost every bit of his language. He no longer spoke. His eye contact started to go away. He stopped waving. He didn't wave bye-bye. He didn't, he was just kind of to himself. And so then the meltdowns, the tantrums, all that started.
So what did you do?
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't understand because we didn't go through that with my daughter, so I wasn't sure what was going on. So I was talking to just some people in the family, and somebody mentioned that it possibly could be autism. So I started looking at videos on YouTube of kids with autism, and I noticed lots of things that he was doing. How he would lay in the floor and watch cars, the wheels roll on the cars, or he would turn a stroller upside down and just roll the wheels. How he would bang his head, the high-pitched screaming. It was eye-opening.
So when you took him back to the doctor and said, my child is not well, what did the doctor say?
That's normal. This is normal for a boy. Because I already had a child, I was trying to compare his development to my previous child. The doctor that he saw at the time had 3 boys. He said his aggression was normal for a boy, but he didn't understand to the extent of what it was. So
at what point did you realise it was the vaccines?
I knew right away that it was, because I noticed the difference.
So when you brought that up with the doctor, listen, I think the vaccine's a problem, what did the doctor say then?
It was not.
Categorically it's not.
Mm-hmm.
They're all in this together. Why would you say that? A good doctor would at least listen and say, let me look into this further, or let's record this. That's why I don't buy my colleagues who say they know not what they do. They know damn well what they're doing. They have to, because we go back and tell them.
Right. and I went back to that pediatrician and I questioned, him having autism, and he said, no, absolutely not, he's fine. And so I started seeking out second opinions, and so I took him to a developmental pediatrician, and that was at the age of 2.5 maybe, and they said, come back in 6 months, and I guess they thought that he would grow out of it. So we waited 6 months, and I took him back, and then that's when he was diagnosed at the age of 3 with autism.
And did you take that diagnosis back and slap it in the face of the guy that told you it's not?
Unfortunately not.
I just photocopy it and just send it to him, just for fun. So now what? What are we going to do going forward? Let's have a chat with you. What are the things that you like to do more than anything else in the whole world?
I like playing my cars.
You like cars?
Mhm.
What kind of cars do you like?
BMW.
What'd you say?
BMW.
BMW? Oh my goodness. I like Mercedes, she says. I've never owned a Mercedes in my life. And what colour cars do you like? Such a girly question, isn't it?
Blue.
You like blue cars? Alright. Someone's saying you need to start buying American cars. You need to start liking American cars. So what other things do you like to do?
Just play my animals with my sister.
Play with your sister?
Mhm.
Fantastic. Well, I think you're doing really well. Well done, Mama.
Yes, he's doing very well.
And you, big sister, how do you feel about what's happened to your bruv?
It's hard sometimes,
Yeah.
It's hard.
especially when he has his meltdowns.
Yeah.
It's hard being a sibling. You can chat with Bella about that. That's Bella over there. She'll tell you. But you're doing a great job being protective for your brother. And you're definitely not on your own.
No.
There's so many siblings out there. And Bella, I'm sure, I don't know what age you're allowed on Facebook, whether you're even on Facebook when you are allowed.
An email.
Have you got an email chain connection for the young ones? Yeah.
We can set you up on Mum's email or something and connect you with someone else your age. So that will be fun. And me, if you ever want. Probably you're like, no, I don't want to speak to her, but you can email me too.
All right, family. Great job. Thank you for telling your story. We wish to appreciate anything else anybody wants to say.
We just appreciate what y'all are doing so much to get the word out, and just can't thank y'all enough for doing what you do.
No, it's our pleasure. I mean, it's our honour, I would say, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. For people to share these personal stories, and oftentimes for the first time ever, and will trust us with videotaping it, is a huge honor. Absolutely.
Alright guys, so if you want to see this back, we're on Periscope, or if you're on Facebook, I'm sure it'll go up on We Are Backs at some point. So we so appreciate you guys telling your story. And you, what sport? Do you like playing sport?
I like football.
Football or soccer?
Football.
Football.
American football, is it American?
American football.
You
I
like
get so
basketball.
confused.
Soccer's really cool.
Like kick the ball.
Yeah, kicking a ball. It's good.
Like you can kick it and fly when you're in the net, and of course you can kick it and you just hit the net.
What are you saying? You don't think it's a very good game?
Well, it looks like a good game. Of course, I went playing soccer when I'm 9 or 8.
But you might play it when you're 9 or 8.
I might play soccer when I'm 9 or something.
Good choice. Well, let me know if you do. I want to see a pic of you in your soccer gear and ball under your foot. Now, if you want a good team in England, Tottenham Hotspurs. No, I'm joking. I'm going shopping. All right. Lovely to meet you guys.
Thank you so much.